Hey everybody, it's Marty here, and
We're making this on Saturday, but we're gonna release it on Sunday because fuck all of you. You're Black Butler fans. I look down on you. I'm better than you.
we are Beware of Crombies.
My fucking heel turn.
I
I
love that.
never loved you. I was only ever here for the Reapers.
I love that this is what our openings are now. I try and open it with my name. You're supposed to say your name, but then you go on like a brief rant for a couple of seconds.
It's a double act. It's a comedy double act, my
Yeah,
man.
this is who we are. This is the friendship I've chosen to follow.
I'm also playing Marvel Snap as this is happening because I need some brain stimulation and Black Butler's not giving to it, and I'm playing against the stupidest motherfucker.
Yeah,
Idiot, buffoon.
but yeah,
Okay, anyway.
this
So
episode.
the average player.
Yeah. This episode was actually pretty good. I mean, again, as you can tell from last week's episode, it was disappointing to see Ciel cheat and win. But I'm gonna be honest, after seeing like all of Ciel's friends and employees just having fun during the party, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
And like I know Ciel is a very tight knit person in the sense that like he very rarely is ever willing. Excuse me. He very rarely is ever willing to show. sorry, sorry guys. He's very rarely ever willing to show like who he really is. But like I feel like in that one moment when they're like like in the water hanging
Oh
off the
yeah, the
boat.
fire. There's this occasional thing where occasionally, Ciel will allow himself to be a child,
Yeah,
and that is one of them.
yeah. Like just I don't know. It's nice. It's nice seeing.
It's kind of why I think they should have gone with him losing after trying so hard, and then him like actually like dropping it because he tried so hard, like getting really frustrated, and then they're like, "Come on, we did our best," and that's all that mattered.
Yeah,
Because like it would have shown like a bit of like vulnerability and humility, and like a moment of him being at first like
like humanity.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I would have actually preferred if they did that, mainly because again, the whole justification for this plan that they had was so that Ciel could finally meet the headmaster, but they stated it before the tournament even began.
It's picked from whoever, and like him being like the kid picked there, and then having led the team to near victory would have counted.
Yeah. Like it's not about winning, it's about showing who you
Yeah.
are on the field.
And it again give a parallel to how his dad was able to pull it off when his dad was like older and more experienced at that point.
Yeah.
And he couldn't, and him like judging himself against his dad, and then like you could have Tanaka pull him aside and being like, even though you didn't win, your father would have been proud for you getting this far.
Yeah. Like here's a question. Do you think the show would be as entertaining if CL just acted as his age? If he just acted
I think if he did it more often, he doesn't have to always do it, but
like maybe have like these brief moments of like
he did that
he's
more in
always
the first few seasons.
yeah. Like he's always sheltering himself. He's always trying to hide who he
Yeah.
really is, and then brief moments in between when he's not thinking or when he's just
Yeah, but
taking a breather from
they
the
really
stupid
seem
act.
to he honestly really seems to want to portray like to focus more on the ruthless fucker he's become, and
Yeah.
him being serious, and like I think it hurts his characterization not having the humanizing moments. I think a really bad one was and I know it's kind of okay. I know it's supposed to be going towards Ciel becoming the villain, Sebastian snatching up his soul, being like, you're full evil now. You got that evil garlic salt on you.
Yeah.
But also, they're kind of leaning into the Dad Bastion thing later on in the anime and manga, where like it seems like Sebastian's genuinely cares for him, and like I don't fucking know what. Like you gotta pick one lane. Either Sebastian gets humanity and Ciel gets humanity. Maybe they're doing the Dororo manga thing, where like Hyakimaru became more of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then Dororo became a better person, stopped being as roguish. And like it's like the characters kind of invert, where the inhuman character becomes more human and the human character is more inhuman. But I don't know. We've got to wait through like the 17 blue arcs to get there.
You know, this happened for the second time. And when I say this happened for the second time, I am not referring to Black Butler.
You're talking about Child Arson.
No.
The
No.
child was the one who's going to give the example where like Ciel's just like, ha, stupid fucks got tricked and now I murdered them. What idiots! Ha ha ha! I laugh at their displeasure.
No, this
It's
is
like,
me referring to something that you've done that I reacted to because I thought it was something else. And I don't know why. Every time you say Dororo, it makes me think of Doraemon.
yeah,
And those are two very different things.
Doraemon never died to me. Like, what was the episode? To anyone wanting Rex on the Dororo series, watch it up to... Okay, when people say, like, the second season's worse, I kind of get that, but it's mostly the last episodes of the second season are so bad, it spoils the series.
Yeah.
So, Dororo advice. Watch up to episode 19, Story of a Monojaku, and then pretend it got cut short like every other fucking adaptation of it, and abruptly ends there. Do not watch episodes 20 to 24. Like, episode 20 alone is such a backslide on where the plot's going.
Yep.
And then it rushes it. But yeah, Amano Jaku is a very fun and the adventure continues ending for the series. I don't know if you tried watching the Dororo anime.
Sorry, to me specifically, or the
yeah, you.
We watched like I think all of season 1 together, and then I don't know. I like you just started watching it on your own, so I never really bothered looking ahead. That or I just got
I think even season 1 alone is pretty good.
Yeah, no, season one is great.
The season 2's writing is a bit weaker at points, but I think there's still some good stuff. I actually like the fact that it's more focused on, instead of being a monster of the week, it's arcs, because this is trying to like actually bring the plot to an end. So like it's more, the last few demons get a bit more arc, but then like the last 5 episodes fucking rush it.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to the actual episode, because
we don't talk about Black Butler enough in this Black Butler podcast.
No, we did a big tangent on our feelings on the plot. Not even tangent.
Yeah.
Speech. But anyway, so this episode, boats were rowed. Half the episode goes by with just the party stuff, and you think, oh god, it's Black Butlering again. It's Black Butlering over the place, and we're gonna get, like, plot right at the end. No. Surprise. Masterful subversion of expectations. The end half of the episode is actually Ciel going through summarizing the entire plot.
Yeah.
Cornering the 4 prefects, cornering the headmaster, cornering Agares on the fact that these kids are missing, they are verifiably missing, he keeps getting the runaround, and coming up with a cover story for why he was sent there that doesn't quite tip his hand.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Like, a few, was it last month? We did that episode where Ciel finally got chosen as a drudge. And I'm like, okay, the plot starts now.
Fuck you.
I was wrong.
You were so wrong.
I was completely wrong. This is where we get into it. And here's the thing, okay?
We have 3 more episodes?
Yeah. This is episode 8, right?
3 or 4? Yeah. 3 or 4?
Yeah, so 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11. So, yeah, 3 episodes. And I mean, like, here's the thing. I am a fan of, like, lighter toned stuff. If anybody asks me what my favorite genre is, like, whether it's anime or a movie or something, it's usually comedy. But there's a point where there's too much comedy.
And that is Black Butler in a nutshell.
Yeah. It drags. It literally drags itself through the freaking cricket arc to finally get somewhere I actually care about.
And I know people might say, but it was only 2 episodes, and I'm like, it needed to be 1 episode.
Yeah, it really did. Like, but you know what? We're finally here. We're here. We have 3 more episodes left. Then we can take a break from Black Butler unless season 5 is coming. In which case,
yeah. Also, we are going to be waiting for the English dub to come out for the upcoming seasons.
Yeah, if there are seasons, because it's
gonna just end. It's like School Arc 2 bad ending. Canceled for School Arc being suck.
But seriously, like, because again, if you didn't know, we did watch the entire 3 seasons all in English.
Yeah.
So that's what we'd like to stick with, and then Crunchyroll screwed us over again.
Crunchyroll are monsters. The literal actual monsters.
Just walk into the office one day. They're eating children.
Yeah.
The owners of Crunchyroll are eating children as they watch people suffer by putting wait times on the English dub.
They're monsters. They're perhaps the greatest evil since Adolf Hitler himself. You can quote me on that. No, quote me on that. On the headstone. On the headstone.
But yeah, this episode, the first part I did actually enjoy, and we're finally getting somewhere. So join us next week for more.
Oh, right. We forgot the big reveal. Right at the end, Ciel was like, you have absolutely nothing to do but admit to what's going on. No, he doesn't even have that minute. He's like, we gotta get Scarlet Guard to investigate this. And the Garth goes, you mean the boys behind that door? And then I can't even fucking remember the main kid's name. Comes in and goes, oh, is that tea? I sure do love tea, because I'm British. And Ciel goes, my God, he's a living British.
Here's the thing. They took seconds to zoom into the doorknob. And we waited.
It feels like he's not again. I like to imagine that's in real time. They're like, any second now, he's coming through that door.
And here's the other thing. The guy walks through and he has a red tie. Was he not transferred to purple?
Yeah, he was transferred to purple also. Ooh, another little hint that maybe this is a little rush, that this is like a cover-up something.
Like, legitimately, I am interested. I am a fan of mysteries. So I genuinely want to see what comes of this plot.
I think I've mentioned this before. I do kind of like the big reveal. It is one of the high points of it, is like, this point on, this is what I've been waiting for, and this is why I kind of wish it was shorter, so it had to rush through some of the earlier stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, so next week we finally get somewhere plot-wise.
You're gonna get answers, and more questions, and we'll find out perhaps whether or not the principal has eyes.
Yeah. Do you have any last things to say, Age?
Yes, I think at this point we should conduct the most holy and sacred of books. For some advice in these hard times.
The Necronomicon?
What? No. Such things are not good, full of actual advice. Ahem. Frankie rule of acquisition number 27, there's nothing more dangerous than an honest businessman. And that is why I trust Ciel Phantom Hive. I rest my case.
Good night, everybody.